Well, let's go. Well, welcome. Ooh, shit. EP on the damn golf course right now. What's up with y'all? I don't know why I'm so dark on the tickety tickety talkie, but we are. So how we doing today? Um, Lot going on. Welcome to the Sohigho Gas Company, where we talk about information, cultivation, and the legalization of the cannabis plant here in Ohio specifically. We got a lot of cannabis news coming up, so we're gonna get right to the law a little bit. Um, President Trump and the I don't think it was President Trump. I think it was the I'm gonna tell you um, exactly what it is. I'm gonna look it up a little bit. It's been a long day. So we've been up going at it a little bit today. So bear with me a little bit. We got a few things going. So we're gonna do the best we can. Okay. It says as of late April of this year, um, the federal government has indicated major changes to the marijuana policy, primarily focusing on rescheduling medical cannabis following directives from President Trump. What does that mean? Mm. State level impact. That's why the move is seen as a progressive. Some states like Tennessee are enacting legislation to block automatic state level medical reviews. Um, it's some good things, I guess, for business wise. Uh, some of the business owners get to go and put credit and take deductions like a real business. Like, I don't know why in this capitalist system that they don't. What we're talking about is the federal rescheduling of the drug. So, I mean, I guess the best thing about it is that they're relaxing the laws a little bit. So that's not a bad thing right there. If they taking it back a little bit. So maybe it's gonna ease up for people that's over 21 to go ahead and use as they freely might. But absolutely, if they take it down to a Schedule 3, well, the crime level is going to be less. It won't be looked at as cocaine or heroin or fentanyl. So on that level, that's got to be good for all of us legal users and people who have a moral compass to do what they want to with this plant and abide by the law. I do believe in age gating. I don't think you should be getting going on anything like too early in your life. I don't think you should change your chemistry or, if you got medical conditions, that's one thing. But to be so experimental, the older I got, like I would have rather had developed myself without just naturally. I think that's just a more healthy. You'll know yourself a little bit better if you went about it like that. I think, in my estimation, as an adult, I'm gonna say that, and raising some kids up too. Just take your time. You'll have enough time to do everything. But you can't say that because the next day ain't promised to you just the same. So be responsible on whatever you do. But they are going to start. Now, the federal government is going to take a long time. It's not going to be no lickety split type situation with them getting it down to Schedule 3, even for the medical marijuana. And I don't even know if you're dealing in medical marijuana, you got a medical card. So it's not like you breaking the law. So I don't see like in on face, it kind of like sounds stupid here in the state of Ohio. To get medical weed, you need a medical card. And if they're gonna take medical weed down to Schedule 3, I mean it's really big whoopty except for a medical patient who is in all rights within the law. I think it's more of a business aspect of this law going down to Schedule 3 than anything because it's letting businesses operate, take the tax deduction and operate as a normal business would without these marijuana restrictions on on this industry, which, I don't see if I don't really know if they taxing alcohol and other cigarettes and stuff like that. That's probably not good health wise. So I don't even know if it's any medicinal thing. Alcohol too, if you really ask that. So, but it's accepted, and I don't know if they are. I'm sure they have regular business deductions like every other industry. So that might be good. The tax relief, and we're gonna have new hearings set in for June, and they're gonna expand rescheduling it to all marijuana, including recreational. So that's a very good news. So we going the hearing is June 29th for this year. So if they let it rip, I think that it'll take care of itself. Keep it under. If you want to keep it over 21, like I said, I'll tell you anytime you got a firefighter job, a police job, any job. If you climb a tower, if one of the hazards of your job is you might die that day, and you 18 years old and you take that job, shit, you could drink, smoke, do whatever you want to, because you only got one life to live. Like if you go to the military, you could drink soon as you get out of boot camp. If it was up to me, drink or smoke, I wouldn't let you. That I think the army is. Relaxing the THC policy. All right, I'm gonna look it up real quick. See it. I think it's like a little bit. They looking for people so bad to get in the military as a late teen. Uh, It, yes, as of late March 2026, the U.S. Army has implemented significant policy changes aimed at boosting recruitment by easing restriction on cannabis, including allow recruits with a single conviction for marijuana possession or related paraphernalia to list without special waivers. That's bullshit. I thought they was gonna let them smoke. They've been doing that shit. I don't know. Shit, if you could go die for this country, I guess it's a thing of if you ready to go to a battle station, you might not. Yeah, trust me. From sheer the experience, you don't want to go in a wartime situation being anything but yourself. You need to be fully aware of it as best you can. You have no choice but to be in reality in those moments. So I don't know if you should be able to smoke if you in the army, but if you wanna, if you've been smoking a little bit, you got pot in your background, the army will take your ass right now. They'll take you up. You 42. So if you 42 and you got like a single conviction, you could you could you could get your ass in the army. That's wild. Let's check on the Ohio state law because it was an injunction in Findlay. Uh, Findlay, Ohio, got an injunction for the THC drinks, and the judge gave them a stay, but I think it wore out by now. And I think they're gonna go. We're gonna check on it. Okay, Finley has fully transitioned from a ban on marijuana dispensaries to hosting two operational legal. Okay, okay. So Finley, they got two things. Okay, smoke shop. Oh, they just rated they smoke shop. So the industry chain. No, no, that's not it. No, they getting busy. I think it was Ohio. Let me see. Ohio weed law. I think they challenge it. Let me just check with this. Puff tough and have a good smoke while I look for this crazy ass information. And remember, it's really not easy. It's like I'd be like forgetful. No, it's still the same. Oh, I know what it is. Did Findlay, Ohio overturn SB 56? No, it did not. So I thought Finley, a Franklin County judge, issued a temporary restraining order on April 16th, which temporarily paused enforcement of parts of SB 56 for specific businesses, but the law was not permanently overturned. So, what to say? Yeah. In summary, it is current law. So SB 56, don't be out of state with all of that. So, and it really is. So I'm glad we looked that up. Finley, don't go for the low hanging fruit out here. You can't be trapping like they you used to up there. So if they could put you in a grab bag. So they only overturn parts of that law. Let me see if I could see what laws they overturned, because I believe it was just the people that was bringing the suit was against the beverage companies. So I don't know if that's going to pertain to all of us. Shout out to my YouTube people, man. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Shout out to Tiki Talk. I'm missing my Facebook people, but I'm going to shoot him a link and get that over there. Facebook, I always do better on Facebook. So got to do what we got to do sometimes, because I'm really kind of like tired any damn way. We had a lot going on today. So that's pretty much it. Senate Bill 56 is still going on. Uh, what's the current state of SB 56 pertaining to Cuyahoga County residents and the decriminalization of marijuana in the county? That's a great question. Okay, it says SB 56 significantly alters Ohio marijuana laws. It took place in March 20th of 2026. While marijuana remains legal for adults 21 and over, SB 26 introduces stricter regulations, including new limitations on consumption, transportation, and home cultivation, and specifically recriminalizes certain previous legal acts. For residents in Cuyahoga County and across here are the current state. Man, you got to put it in the trunk. No public consumption. Public consumption is now a minor misdemeanor. Consumption is limited to private, non-child care properties, and the landlord may prohibit it in rentals. It's still that. It's still 12, so it's not a whole lot to be going on. So we're gonna go a little on cultivation. I got rid of all of the slushy plants, and I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna go clone hunting for my man JJ. And if you're looking for something, hit us up at Sohigho 216. We can meet up at the local grocery store. I could tell you what I know about these plants, and maybe put you on some game. Maybe pop some seeds here and get some things going. But it's about that time to get those seeds popped and ready to get outside. If you had your plants in bloom down here in Ohio, they start spreading the poop on the fucking cow on the cornfields. So I think the frost is almost over, but I wouldn't hold you with Ohio at all, man. So be careful. Take frost guards. And the biggest thing right now is this horrible weather. You might have to get some storm protection over it. I don't know how that look like for you. It need to breathe. Maybe some type of mesh or something to hold the plant up, because it has been like very, very windy, and that will break a plant. If the stalk is just not that thick, Mother Nature is truly undefeated. So you got to sometimes you got to help it out a little bit. And if it need a little help of hand, I'm sure I'll probably come back next week and give you some great tips on how to wind protect your plants. I could look, but I'm just kind of smoky and don't feel like it really. So we're gonna definitely get back to our second show tonight. We'll be back on Hot Mess in the evening. I might go live on the Tickety Talk or something like that for Hot Mess in the evening. But uh, I talked about a little bit of the legalization, the cultivation, and some of the information. We definitely got Ghost Skate Day coming up. We got St. Clair Superior Art Fest. Sign up for vendors. Had a great ass day today. Shout out to 4030 Studio, Ken. We got the Mother's Day. Shout out to all you mothers. If y'all want some Mother's Day love, hit a bra up. It'd be a nice time to get all the mamas some plants. You know, my mama always loved plants. So get them some plants for Mother's Day. Get them some good. Popping clones is good. Remember, seeds is probably gonna be better. It seemed like this season. It don't seem like a shit ton of clones over here in Ohio. That's because we ain't going across the border to Michigan a whole lot. But pop some seeds if you can. You still got time to get that plant healthy. You only need about 100-watt light to get it through veg, and that'll probably veg a lot of plants. You know, kick that mug up to like 18, 19 hours a day and give about the roots about 3 or 4 hours to chill. Um, and that'll be a good veg. Keep that veg probably on the hotter side to 71, probably out 68, 69 humidity. I keep it on. I keep that humidity under right under 70, 69, 68, and veg. Still kind of tropical, steamy a little bit. Simulate in spring, if you ask me, a little bro science. But that's what you do to get them plants out. You know, go clone shopping. If you know where the mother plant at and you trust people, that's the biggest thing. Know what you're getting. That's why popping seeds from a reputable seed company. Visit all our grow stores here in Ohio. Shout out to my man Ben. I heard if you looking for a store in the business and you're around the Chagrin area, hit me up. Sohigho 216, and we probably could plug you in for an opportunity. Uh, don't forget to visit my homegirls Muvalo. I always say that wrong. Over on 58th and Detroit, Brown owned smoke shop. Definitely doing great things. Shout out to the Adams board. They'll never give me no money, but shout out to them. And that's about it. I don't know. We had a great, great day. Art crawl. We did the art crawl this weekend. We got the mix this Friday. I gotta tell. I'm gonna ask Harold for mix tickets right now before I forget. I am not gonna even hold it. Uh, Let me get that. Shout out to my man Dave, man. Safe, be cool out here, man. Shout out to my son, J.O. J.O. Uh, um, Shout out to Alana, Trey, and Christabel. So proud of you. It's great seeing you. Good job yesterday. Um, Love to see you out there participate. Peyton is a good thing. I appreciate that so much. That was a good day. Now we just got to get to it, man. Everybody, be safe out there. You know, I will always tell you before I get off this air, I will always tell you don't eat too many damn gummies, man. You can eat too many gummies. You have to go low and slow with gummy. That's the most problem people could get in. If you new to gummies, only start with about 5 milligrams, and you need to wait about 45 minutes to an hour to see what it feels like, especially if you rookie. If it's good stuff like some rosin extract, about 35, 40 minutes, you're gonna be feeling it, and then you'll know where you at. Don't do anything more. The biggest thing people do is people will eat, don't think they feeling it yet, and eat more on top of it, and that's how you get in trouble. Or not knowing what the doses is you eat, and you have to be very careful when you consuming all of the edibles. Like you probably, I ain't never heard of nobody getting too hammered off the drinks, but I'm sure it's possible though. Like if you not experienced anything over 50 milligrams is a lot like for most average people. But everybody's chemistry is different. Go slow and low, that's the way to go though. So definitely don't eat too many. Shout out to 4030 Studios, my man Harold. We got Mother's Day celebration coming up over at EJ Kosick on the 9th. uh, Next month. Come definitely support that. We got Go Skate Day at the same place on June 20th. We got the Game of Skate. So shout out to that. We're gonna get those things going. Appreciate everybody for always tuning in. Thanks so much to EP at the Voice of Radio for always giving me a shot to be on this platform. Like I said, we'll be on Hot Mess in the evening tonight, and everybody have a good time. And like my man always say, smoke weed so you don't punch nobody in the face. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to my people, man. I love y'all. Be safe out here, man. And really like appreciate every day the best you can, man. Even when it's tough, it's probably something good in the toughest of the tough times, though. So have a great, great day.